Australian food today is a blend of international influences and a nationwide affinity for meat. But the native food culture all began with the Aborigines. They say that Australia doesn't have its own traditional cuisine, but if you come here to the Northern Territory, you can meet the Aborigines that live here and learn that they actually do. On my Goway tour, member of the United States Tour Operators Association, I had the pleasure of chatting with Jonathan, a local Aboriginal guide, and he shared his people's relationship with food. Out here in the bush, he showed us various spices, salves, and fruits that can all be harvested right from the plants and trees that we could see around us. He explained how Aboriginals divided their food gathering. Women worked with the plants while men hunted game.
Women go separate, men go separate, and they come together. Under, make a fire, they come together. Women do a lot of seed work. They get in from the bush, and they do a lot of work. Men do a lot of work, trekking kangaroo. Yeah.
As we toured through the bush with him, I had no idea that certain plants could be used for glue or as a sweetener, or that termites had so much protein, with kangaroo being the choice meat. Did you know that kangaroo tail is an Aboriginal delicacy? I surely didn't. A reliance on local game and plants is the main theme in all Australian cooking, particularly in the Northern Territory, and anything that can be cooked over an open flame is truly authentic Australia. For a truly special food experience, come out here into the middle of the outback and have a campfire lunch. Everything that we're eating was prepared over these open coals, and it tastes even better being out here under the big Australian sky. So out here at the Kings Canyon Wilderness Lodge, you start off the evening with drinks and bites around this beautiful fire. And then after you go inside for a hand-prepared gourmet meal, which is amazing. It's so good. You can't even believe that you're in the middle of Australia, but all the food is so fresh and so well prepared. And then you get to cap off your night out here by the fire again, meeting new friends and just hanging out under the stars and enjoying some port. This is a true outback experience. My carnivorous dinner at the Earth Sanctuary let us sample a variety of Australia's famed grilled meats, from sausages to steaks and more. And every open-air meal out here comes with damper. Damper is a simple bread made from water, yeast, and flour. And the patriarch of the Earth Sanctuary gave me a one-on-one lesson in how to make it. But don't think that just because you're in the outback, it's all campfire food. We were treated to champagne toasts and dinner under the starriest sky I've ever seen at the Sounds of Silence dinner next to Uluru. Luxury dining was also in full force at one of the Ayers Rock Resort's premier restaurants. And a great thing about the Northern Territory is that in the same day you can have a rustic meal cooked over open flames out in the middle of the outback, and then at night you can come here and have a gourmet dining experience at one of Uluru's best restaurants, Ilkari. I love that this restaurant is a buffet style because you can try so many different foods of all different flavors. They have indigenous foods like kangaroo, barramundi, and they also have some international flavors like the wok-inspired dishes you can see over there. But don't forget to save room for dessert. This chocolate fountain is seriously delicious. You may be in the middle of Australia, but international flavors are bursting into the food scene, like at this trendy cafe meets Mexican restaurant in the heart of Alice Springs, as well as this busy spot, Hanuman. Given its location, the Northern Territory has a lot of influence from Asia, and that's why one of the most popular restaurants here in Alice Springs is Hanuman. It's Thai and Indian, and as you can see, it's packed almost every night.